one knee. And now I don't have all my weight. I've got some weight on obviously in this knee, and I've got a very little bit of weight on this ankle. And what I'm doing is I start to make circles. So I'm trying not to touch the middle of my foot. So I'll go up on my toes, I'll go down on my side, I'll come up on my heel. So it's like that, and in various different circles, right? And what you're going to notice if you watch is my knee. You watch how my knee in relation to my ankle, how it works, right? How it also, I'm not trying to move my knee, but it's moving nonetheless, right? So I'm paying very close attention to how that feels. It is a little bit of strength because there is a little bit of weight pushing down on my ankle, and I'm trying to really strengthen it in those awkward positions, because that's what ends up happening, right? That we step on something and we start to roll, right? And what happens, and this is another practice, as you roll, if you relax your knee, right? So let's say I'm stepping, and I rolled on my ankle. It's usually because tension was in the knee. You screamed and you locked up the knee. The rotation had nowhere to go because you tensed up, so it broke and here. But if you relax your knee as you roll, you just go to your side and you won't break your ankle. It might be a light sprain at worst. So it's nice to kind of see how when you're on your heel, how it affects your knee. When you're on the side of your foot, how it affects your knee. Up, comes up here, here it comes over here. So I feel like right now, because I'm pushing, I'm leaning a little bit with my arm. I'm putting some weight on the ankle and, building some strength up in those awkward positions. And then I'll kind of stand, right? And I'll do the same thing from standing. So I'll be on the side of my feet, then on the toes, then on the inside, then on the heels. And I'll walk even a little bit like this, right? It's awkward. The main trick as you're doing this is to relax your knees, right? Like, don't let them, like in these awkward positions, lock up. Like, even though I'm on my toes, I'm trying to keep my knees quite light. Or if I'm on the inside, the same thing. Heels, that's a little more challenging. Try to not tense up as much.